congratulations on your new Trek Madone. I'm just going to show you a few things about it, if you want to come a bit closer, Dave. Right, important basics are how to take the wheel off. So the first thing you do is you look at this little lever here. It should always be facing down when you're riding, but put it up. That brings the blocks away from the wheel. And then down here, this should also always say closed on it. Okay, but to open it up, unhook it like that, turn it a few times, holding the nut the other side, probably about 3 times, and then, okay, 4 times. And it should just pop out. Try not to put that on the floor unless it's on a carpet or something, but then you can easily put your bike in the car. To put it back on, make sure it's into both sides. Tighten it up the same amount that you loosened it, which for me was 5. Okay. Make sure it's pointing back for air resistance, and then turn this all the way down again, and that'll bring the pads in so the brakes will work for you. The same principle with the back wheel. Okay, lift that, undo the quick release. Okay, it's a little bit more complicated on the back. What I suggest you do is with the chain, put it into the little ring at the back. Okay, so we're just going to drop it into the little ring. Then I'm going to do the same principle that I showed you. Lift that, and it opens it up, and then you can lift it off. Okay, popping it back on, making sure the chain's in the same place that you took it off. So that's how to take the wheels off. Okay, now for the seat. The seat goes on rails. I've put a longer stem on for you. This is the stem, the white bit. So the reach should be longer. It's called the cockpit area. That should be slightly longer for you. This little screw on this side will undo the seat post. Sorry, the seat on the seat post. And you can adjust the angle of the saddle if it's not very comfortable. I tend to recommend pretty much horizontal. But you can also move the saddle on its rails. Okay, but I've put it quite far back for you for now to see how you get on, but you can always adjust it. And make sure you tighten it up pretty tight. Okay, so you probably need an Allen key. Some pedals. I've just put some basic pedals on, and just a little bit later I'll show you a really important upgrade that you should maybe consider, because these pedals are not the best. So, onto the front of the bike, the gears. Now, they double up as the brake levers and the gears. Okay, so I would just have a play with them. I won't tell you too much information about them, but have a play with them, and you'll soon work them out. On the back, on the front here, these cogs here, you have a lever, okay, that moves across to get you into a bigger gear. But it's not just got 2 movements; it's actually got 4 movements, just to adjust to stop it making a noise at the back. But again, I would just take your time and get used to the bike. For the tyre inflation, I recommend 100 psi. In different conditions, it tends to be pretty good for everything. But if you're racing, you probably want 120 psi. That is pretty much it.
The thing for the cycle computer there?
Oh yes. A little extra feature on the Madone is this speed trap, or what's it called? Duo trap. You can put a cycle computer system into that, and it'll every time your pedal goes by, your crank goes by, it registers it, but it also picks up a signal from your wheel to tell you what distance you've had, and your cadence. The cadence is the pedal speed. And you can have a computer fitted up here. Probably cost about all in 50 quid. So you might want to look at getting an upgrade for that. But like I said before, I think the best upgrade you can get is your pedals. It just improves your pedal efficiency. And over here I've got an example of a bike with pedal clips already on. So on your shoe, you've got a clip, or a cleat it's called. You got it? And on the pedal, it just clips in very simply like that. So you can pull up as well as press down. And then if you want to release yourself from it, you twist and out it comes. That's a really good upgrade. And we can offer you 20% discount on that. Finally, James inquired about getting tri-bars. I think maybe after 3 or 4 months of you getting really used to this bike, should you consider tri-bars, because it really affects your steering sensitivity. But again, have a look around, see what you think about tri-bars, and ask people as well what they think. Because to be honest, I don't think it makes much difference unless you're on a really, really, really flat course. Okay, well done, getting a new bike.